everyone, we are on our way to the cruise terminal in Brisbane for our 3-night Carnival cruise. We've got Abby over here. Excited, Abs?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And in the front we've got Riley and Chloe. Excited, guys?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah.
A little bit of pampering and some yummy food, hopefully. So yeah, we'll show you around the ship when we get on and show you some of the food that you can get. We've got 2 balcony rooms, so we'll give you a bit of a room tour so that you can see what they're like. I think we're on deck 10, so we've got a nice big balcony. But yeah, we'll show you around when we get there. The drive into the port went smoothly and it was just over an hour and we were there. If you are going to the Brisbane port for the first time, please don't think you've been kidnapped by your driver. It's a very commercial area, so it's nothing picturesque at all. It's just very boring and plain, but once you see that ship, it makes it all worthwhile. We're just pulling into the premium car park now. Gonna get our park. Okay, we've entered the car park. We can see our ship. Through there you can see her. Carnival Encounter. Used to be P&O, but now Carnival has taken them over. So we're heading into bag drop now. We are extremely wind blown. It's so windy. Just head over here, dump our bags. It's so easy. They just take your bags off you and then you can head straight through to security of your hand luggage and check in and get on. So we're at the online check-in area now. Just make sure when you come up the escalators to get inside for the check-in area that you've got your ID out and your printed boarding pass. They wanted everybody to have a paper boarding pass, not just the digital on your app or on your phone. They wanted you to have a paper print out of that and your ID by the time you got up to the check-in area inside. There are 2 escalators that you'll come up to get inside, so just have all that ready by the time you get inside. They were telling us as we were getting on to the first escalator and then the second escalator straight after the first one, so it's not a lot of time to be digging around in your bag to get your ID out. So if you can have that organised beforehand, it will save you. Alright, we've done security. That was easy peasy. Just got to have all your phone and ID and everything out of your hands by the time you get to the little security scanning thing, and then you go straight through. So now we get to walk our way down to get on. Excited?
Yep. Rip on, mate.
He's so enthusiastic about holidays, especially cruises. Sneak peek. here. Is this the piano bar or
Dragon Lady.
Encounter Hotel? We're not sure what this one's called, but we'll find out. But yeah, it's quite nice in here. It's got like a nice little bar over there. It's quite a nice spot to sit. We've got a booth. This is where we're all sitting. Everyone's on their phones right now. Till we can get into our stateroom in a little while and check that out. Get our bags and everything and get organised. The food place upstairs on deck 14 is just absolutely heaving right now, so we thought we'd just wait till later, get a light bite before dinner or something to tide us over. Okay, this is our balcony stateroom on the Carnival Encounter, 10238. So we'll just head on in. We have, because we have the two of us, we have the twin bed set up. So we've got one bed here and the other bed there. Little bit of a space in between. It's only a small room, but it will do. It's only 3 nights, and I actually think this is the same exact room that we had on the Diamond Princess for 10 nights when we did Tasmania earlier this year. So we'll be fine for 3 nights. Got nice quite a few drawers there, and they're quite big. Beside each of the beds there's a drawer. There's 2 drawers actually, and a little shelf. Got lamps with that's just a standard USB plug there, which is good. And they have Australian power points on this ship, which is handy for us Aussies. We'll get to the veranda soon, but over here you've got the water that you can buy, the bottled water. In here you've got like the little cooler. It doesn't do a great deal, but you know, I guess you could put your drinks with some ice in there and keep it cool. TV is above there. Little table and rubbish bin. There are 2 chairs, so we've got that one there and then the one at the dresser with the mirror to get ready. And then we'll go out onto the balcony. It's a nice big balcony. Got 2 chairs. One of them reclines and one is just locked in, fixed. Little table. But it is a nice big veranda. The people above us can look down on us when we're on this outer part, but if we're sitting at our seats there and tucked under that little lip there, they wouldn't be able to see us. And we can see to the people down below us on deck 9. You can see their balcony. But this is our current view. Brisbane is not the prettiest port, that is for sure. It's set in a very commercial area, so it's not pretty by any means. Okay, now we'll head into the bathroom. Oh, before we do, this is the robe area. It's like a big walk-in robe, which is fantastic because you can put your suitcases in there, and you've got all your hanging space there, some storage up the top. There are quite a few hangers. There's quite a few there, and then same on this side. Inside this little cupboard is a number of shelves. Lots of storage space and a safe. Oh, someone's left us a ducky in the safe. How cute. You would probably struggle to fit a laptop in there, but you might fit an iPad. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, let's have a look at the bathroom. It's small. We like the Disney ships because you get the split bathroom, but not so here. That's okay. Little lip there. Come on in. We've got the shower with the curtain. So it is only a small shower. My son, who's in the next room, Riley, he's next door to us with his girlfriend Chloe, and he said he can barely fit in the shower because he's like 6'4" and he is a big human. We have our conditioner and shampoo and some body wash there. Towels. A few little storage shelves there, which is handy. Nice big bench for storage underneath there. Rubbish bin. Tissues there. And the sink area. Again, there's lots of storage on that bench there, so it's quite good. Dinner on our first night is at Angelo's restaurant, which is the Italian restaurant. First night at the Angelo's restaurant, for our entrees, Abby had the minestrone soup, Riley had the fritto misto, which was a little bit like a seafood platter, and Chloe and I had the baked meatballs, which were really yum. For mains, Chloe and Abby both had the bolognese, I had the lasagna, and Riley had the creamy garlic and herb pasta. He's not really tried pasta before, so he gave that a go. He thought it was okay, but he said he wouldn't rush back for it again. But it didn't kill him. For our desserts here at Angelo's, all four of us had the Carnival melting chocolate cake, which was beautiful. It's like a kind of like a souffle that's hot and gooey inside and crispy on top, and put the vanilla ice cream with it, and it was just absolutely beautiful.
So we just had dinner at Angelo's, and we're going to get everyone's thoughts. That's the Italian restaurant. So Riley, I'll ask you first.
I tried creamy garlic herb pasta for the first time. It was interesting, a bit bland apparently, but it was alright. I enjoyed it. The restaurant as a whole.
What did you think of the dessert?
That was quite yum.
What'd you have?
It was like a chocolate cake thing in the cup, a cake in the cup.
Yeah, it was like a souffle, really, wasn't it? It was yum. What about
Mm-hmm.
you, Chloe?
I had spaghetti bolognese. It was delicious.
I had the lasagna, which was also really yum, and I had the chocolate cake as well, which was definitely more like a souffle, but very yum. Crunchy on top and ooey and gooey inside, and with the vanilla ice cream, it was beautiful. Really good.
I had the creamy garlic and herb pasta like Riley had, and it was a little bit bland, but I like pasta, so it was good, and I was hungry. And I also had the chocolate cake for dessert, and for entree I had the minestrone soup, which was chunky, and I don't like chunky soup. But I had a bit of it and just tried to get the chunks out of it.
Unfortunately, we didn't really get any footage of the decks and the pool areas. That wasn't really why we were on the cruise, but it was also really windy on this cruise, so we didn't head up there much, only if we were walking through. We stuck mainly to the indoor areas and did lots of trivias and things, and we had a ball. Good morning. This is day 2 on the Carnival Encounter. We got up this morning and had our buffet breakfast, which was really nice. Try and do some recording in there tomorrow to show you the options, but it's pretty standard breakfast fare. Then we've done a couple of trivias and just enjoying a bit of downtime now. Might give you some ocean footage, which is just one of the best parts of cruising, really. Just this view, which is quite beautiful, and the sound, listening to the waves, just so nice, peaceful and relaxing. We can see over into people's balconies, but there's no one down there at the moment. I wouldn't video if there was anyone down there. It's a lovely day today. Nice blue sky. It's quite warm, but not overly unbearably hot, so it's nice. We would often stop in at the Ocean Bar for a specialty coffee to take with us to the trivias or something. They were just under $6 each, I think, and they were really yum. So we'd just grab one and then head into the trivias. Just going to show a little bit of the ship now, so I'll turn it around so that you can see some of the shops. So this is the Pandora shop. We've got like high seas watches.
Family, this is Lee, your cruise director. I wanted to let you know what is happening all around the ship this afternoon.
The infamous Effie.
Morning, a great start to your day. Now this is a reminder that if you have not already registered for the digital disembarkation via that, you don't do that by 1 o'clock today. Now for our entertainment,
We're just going to make our way to have a look around. Got the Encounter Hotel here, which has a lot of trivias.
Some information about the water sailing and weather conditions. Ship's time is exactly 1 minute past noon. We are now sailing in the
second night dinner was at Dragon Lady, which is like got a bit of an Asian twist. I never actually got any footage of the menu here at Dragon Lady, but going by our footage and memory, Riley and Abby both got the fries to start. I got the dumplings, as you can see here, and they were beautiful. And Chloe got a salad. For our mains, Riley and I both had the ribeye roast and veg, and Chloe and Abby had the carbonara. For dessert, I tried the Black Forest cake, which was really nice, and the others had the Carnival melting chocolate cake again. That was an absolute winner, that dessert. I think most of us had it every night. I had the Black Forest this night, and that was it. Every other night we had the Carnival melting chocolate cake because it was so yummy. We are home now from our cruise, 3 nights on Carnival Encounter. You feel like you just start settling in and it's time to get off already, but it was a good time. We tried to make the best of it. I knew when booking that 3 nights was probably the extent that I would get from Riley. He doesn't love going away much, so when I booked it, I deliberately booked the short one. But we had a nice time. It was nice to, not have to prepare meals or think about what to get or, go and buy it. We could just go to the buffet or go to the restaurant. So that was nice. We forgot to video the food at the Waterfront restaurant on our last night. So sorry about that, but it was probably our favorite. Riley had the... I can't actually remember what he had, but he loved it. He said it was the best meal of the cruise. I'd have to look at the menu. I can't remember what he had. It was something beef related, I think, like a ribeye or something, but he loved that. And we had pumpkin soup for entrees and the Carnival melting chocolate cake for dessert, which happened to be the most popular dessert. I think Riley had it every time. I think most of us did, actually. It was just really nice. So kind of like a souffle with ice cream, but it was lovely. I just found that it was our first time on Carnival, and I found like the staff were amazing. Don't get me wrong, staff were absolutely amazing. It was just so budget, and I don't know if that's just the remnants still of the P&O factor, because they've only just bought the P&O Australia out, so maybe that's it. Maybe we need to give Carnival another go when they've actually got their spin on it. They haven't even taken the ship in to do any changes or anything yet. I think that's happening early next year for the Encounter, but I don't know, like we've sailed Royal Caribbean quite a few times now, and Disney Cruise Line a couple of times, so those two way better in our opinion at this stage. Like I said, we will have to give Carnival another go once they put their spin on things. But there were no bread rolls at the main dining rooms, like no bread service. We thought that was odd for on a cruise, like supposed to be pretty flash dining experience in the main dining room on a cruise, but that didn't feel like that. And on the last night at Waterfront, I think our dining time was 7:30. We might have got there 5 minutes early. We walked out just after 8. So that was 3 courses in 40 minutes at the most. So it's certainly not a relaxing fine dining experience. It just felt like one meal was put on top of us at a time. So yeah, I don't know. It just wasn't, the most relaxing experience. But we did enjoy it nonetheless. But, just those extra little things. No tissues in the cabin. No ice cream. If you want a soft drink, we had the 0 alcohol drinks package, so it included all the other things, but you could only get a drink every 10 minutes. So if you wanted a water and a Coke or a soft drink, you had to wait 10 minutes in between. And that was a bit awkward if you were going to perch yourself up for a few trivias or a show or something. So we just thought that was a bit awkward, but I guess that's the case on a lot of the drinks packages that they do on cruises. But yeah, it was good. I think we would definitely do it again, merely for convenience. Sailing out of Brisbane, our home port is so easy, and we do love a cruise. I just think with the 3 nights, you just kind of feel like you're settling into things and it's time to go. So maybe a longer one would have been better, but never mind. It is what it is. Our next cruise will be with Disney Cruise Line, so stay tuned. That's coming next year. That will be fun. But yeah, like we say it, you know, in all of our vlogs, please subscribe. We are only just starting out, and we're still finding our feet and learning the ropes, but we do have some epic things coming up. We've got some really, really exciting things to do. So yeah, please stay with us and give us a go. We're trying our best. But yeah, next year we've got a couple of things, and in 2027 we've got a couple of things, and you know, it'll just keep rolling because travel is in our blood. We can't help it. We just love getting out there and exploring and adventuring the world. So yeah, please hit subscribe, hit the like button on this one. It helps us. We just want to kind of grow the channel as much as we can, and it's your support that's going to do that. So if you've got any questions at all about cruising, about the Carnival Encounter, Disney Cruise Line, Royal Caribbean, whatever, just, you know, shoot us a message or comment on here and we'll be happy to answer. Like I said, hit subscribe, doesn't cost you anything. Hit the like button, and we'll see you for the next one. Thank you.